Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review demo test of the Colourpop No Filter foundation. So before I get started, this is my second time filming this video. When I filmed it the first time, I wasn't really too excited about how it looked, so I decided to film it again so I can give it a second chance before I form my conclusion. The first time I filmed it, I divided my face into two, like I did the Fenty 440 and 450 video. And at the end of reviewing it the first time, I felt like I had like a gray thing to my face. So I wanted to do it again. I've reconfigured my lights. I'm sitting in front of the window. So hopefully this time it shows up better, or we'll see how it goes. So before I get started, they launched June 14th. The Colourpop No Filter Foundation is shipped. I have a new camera, so it's taking a while for us to get acquainted. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's shipped literally in 2 days. I got it the 18th or so. And I filmed it the same day on the 18th, and I filmed it twice actually, just so I know, you know, that this is what it is or this is what it's not. But anyways, we're here again for the third time, and I feel like third time is a charm, so this way I can show you guys what it really looks like. The foundation looks like this. This is what it looks like. So this is what the bottle looks like. It has 0.8 fluid ounces in it. From looking at the bottle, the first thing that I noticed is that there is no lid. So however, it has a lure lock situation going on at the top. You can lock it. So right now it is locked. So it's compact this way, you can travel with it. And then when you twist it the other way, then you unlock it and then you can pump. So I got it in shade 190, 195, and 200. So I also got the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. I got it in the shade Banana, which is a light yellow setting powder. If you know me, you know I typically use my Laura Mercier in medium deep, but I just wanted to give it a chance. I saw it on Ellery's channel and I liked how it looked. And when I purchased my order, there was a no filter coupon code. The elote guy is outside. There was a no filter coupon code. Y'all hear? There was a no filter coupon code that got me this Colourpop foundation brush for free 99. On their Instagram page, I found this really helpful tool right here. It is a color matching tool to decide or figure out what color works for you. So I'm just gonna read it. The Colourpop 190 is supposed to be close to Fenty 440, which I have. I think this is, oops. I think this is my Fenty 440. And then the Colourpop 195 is supposed to be close with Fenty 450, which is right here. And there's no comparison for the 200 Colourpop shade that I got for Fenty. However, it's supposed to be close to Maybelline Fit Me 30. So I'm gonna be showing you swatches at the end of the video of both Colourpop and Fenty side by side so we can see if they are really similar. In the first video, I did 190 on my face, 195 on my face, but today I'm gonna do my face first with 190, no concealer, just so we can see if it matches, because I think 195, when I swatched it on my arm on the gram, 195 looked like it'd be my perfect match. So also, another thing that I noticed before I move on is that the foundation is not filled to the brim. This has been sitting on my desk for a long time now, and there's a line about right here on the bottle, and when you open your bottle, when you get it and you look inside, you can kind of see where it is. So it's not filled to the brim. But for $12 and 0.85 fluid ounces, are we really mad that it's not filled to the brim? That is the question of the day, honey. So this is Colourpop's 190 shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put about 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and this is what it looks like. It has like a runny consistency and also thick. Not as runny as Fenty is, but you know, this is as far as it'll go on my hand. So on this cheat sheet that I was telling you about, the description for 190 says that it's a cool foundation with reddish pink undertones for deep dark skin tones. So let's find out what that really means, but this is what it looks like on the back of my hand. I'm gonna be using one of my e.l.f. foundation brushes today. My face is already primed with my Fenty Pro Filter Primer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. All right, so this is 190 fully blended out. I did not bring it down to my neck, but I feel like it matches perfectly with my neck. Well, I'm kind of light over here, and dark over here. So this is Colourpop's 190. What do you guys think? Refilming it again, it looks like it's okay. The first time that I filmed it, like I said, it came off looking gray. And when I took it off with my makeup removing wipe, it really felt like I was wiping off clay from my face. It kind of gives you a full coverage effect. I ended up using about 6 pumps on the back of my hand. And filming it this second time around, I'm feeling it. It actually blends out very well. And sitting in front of natural light, it looks decent. So what I'm gonna do is apply some concealer. I'm going to be using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in number 70. This number is the old number during their first launch. It's not the new number, so I'm not sure what 70 is right now. So I'm just going to blend this out so we can see what it looks like with concealer. So I'm gonna be setting it with the banana powder from the Colourpop No Filter setting powder. It's a small, compact, travel size shade. Your beauty blender cannot, get in all the way like it does with the Laura Mercier or the bigger sizes. And this was $9. So we're gonna try to set this. So I'm not gonna let the banana powder sit for too long. I'm gonna be using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep to set the rest of my face. So this is just to see what 190 looks like on my face. I'm gonna be doing a full face using 195 with brows, eyeshadow, etc. But I just wanted to see what 190 looked like on its own on my face without adding 195 to the other side of my face. I'm just gonna set this. Okay, so this is my fully set face of 190. I think it works. I think it's it looks natural on me. It doesn't look off in any way. What do you guys think? I think it works. Last time when I filmed this, I promise y'all I was hella casket ready. It was so gray. I don't know if it's because I put 190 on one face, one side, and 195 on the other side. But right now, what I'm looking at, I'm here for it. It doesn't look too cakey. I'll show you, and by now I'll show you videos of how it looked the first time and the second time that I tried it, so you guys can see where I'm coming from. But overall, this is 190, so just keep this in your mind. I'll probably do a side-by-side when I put 195 on. So now I'm gonna go wash my face and then do a full face with 195, show you all the swatches compared to Fenty, and then we can talk and figure out if we like it or not. Alright, I'll see y'all in a second. Guys, so my eyebrows are done, a little bit of eyeshadow, my face is primed. So now we're gonna do my face with 195, which is supposed to be close to Fenty's 450. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna put about 4 pumps. I don't even know how many pumps that was. But let's see how 195 looks. This one I feel is my actual shade. But let's see it for the third time in better light. Comes off very red. So I'm looking at my monitor, and it's very red and like very orangey red. Alright y'all, so this is the Colourpop concealer in shade 65, which is lighter than the 70 that I used earlier. So I'm going to be using 65. $195 with Colourpop 65 concealer. So now we're gonna set it with the Colourpop No Filter setting powder in Banana. So this is very, very messy because you literally have to pour out the contents so it's spilling everywhere. So maybe I need a smaller beauty blender to go in here. My regular Laura Mercier, I have no problems with dipping my blender in there. So I might need to invest in a smaller beauty blender. So the setting powder for me is very lightweight, and for it being a banana shade, I feel like it's doable because when I used the Sacha Buttercup back in the day, I really did not like how it looked on me, which is why I changed it to the Laura Mercier Translucent in medium deep, and I absolutely love it. But this banana from Colourpop is not bad. If you are a lighter setting powder kind of person, I think it'll work well for you. But for me, it's okay. But I'm afraid to let it sit on my face for too long because I feel like that yellow flashback will be there. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust it off with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So I forgot to use my foundation stick as contour. I'm going to be using my contour powder in Film Noir. This is Film Noir by MAC. It is the best blush to contour with. For my blush today, I'm going to be using my Inglot blush. This palette is a mess, but ignore this side. But this is the blush. Inglot blush in 42, I believe. I'm going to be using Color Drain's Focal Point Glow Lighters in Your Treat. It looks like that. Bam! It's like a beautiful brown gold that I love. Oh, you know, sometimes I feel like highlight be doing the most. Sometimes you just want a little bit and then it goes like, see, this is way too much right now, so need to blend it out with my blush because nobody got time to be looking like I got struck by lightning. You feel me? So less dramatic. Now we're gonna set the face. Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So I'm gonna let this sit and I'll be right back. All right guys, so this is the overall look of 195. I'm wearing the Fenty Galaxy Collection lip gloss in Astronauty. Overall, I feel like 195 is my shade, and I can also get away with 190 in the winter. So my conclusion from the first and second time that I filmed it, because I was shook, I'm like, why is it looking so gray? So filming it today in front of the window and natural light, I feel like it blends well with my skin tone. So I think 195 is my shade. From wearing it the first and second time, I wore it all day. It's long wearing. I'm not an oily person, so I didn't get, my T-zones were kind of, you know, oily, but that was it. It wasn't overly greasy or anything like that. It's long wearing, it's full coverage, and a little goes a long way, because when I put it on my forehead, I overdid it, but hey, it be like that sometimes. Overall, how do I feel about this foundation? I'm glad I filmed it a third time before I just jumped into conclusion. You know how people be jumping. I didn't want to be jumping, so I'm glad I filmed it a third time. I really like how 195 looks on me. Like, this is a good shade. Everything tied in together with the concealer, etc. I feel like it blended, everything blends out very well. So I think Colourpop did pretty good. So the only difference between Fenty and Colourpop is that Colourpop has a pink base undertone. So from doing the swatches for y'all on my arm, you can clearly see the difference in the undertones. Fenty gives us a golden brown undertone, and then Colourpop, even from looking at the bottles together, gives you this pinky red undertone. So either way, with the undertones, I feel like everything tied out perfectly on my face. So this is Colourpop's 190. Just gonna, so from looking at it here, it has, you can see the pink undertone to it. However, it still has a golden vibe to it. So this is Colourpop's 190, and then I'm going to do Colourpop, then I'm going to put Fenty's 440 next to it so we can see the difference. So this is Colourpop 190 and Fenty's 440. And then this is Colourpop's 195. And then this is Fenty's 450. So here we have Colourpop 190, Fenty 440, Colourpop 195, Fenty 450. So from looking at the four, you can tell that they're not similar. 190 is, however, very similar to 440, but 195 and Fenty 450 are complete opposites. These three look like they could be the same family. And then this is Colourpop's 200. So that is the Colourpop 200. Again, this is Fenty 190. No, this is Colourpop 190, Fenty 440, Colourpop 195, Fenty 450, Colourpop 200. Everything looks like it could work, except that the comparison for Fenty 450 to 195 is not close at all. So overall, I hope this video was very helpful for those wondering, because some of y'all say we are the same shade, and I hope this video works for you. So if you were thinking about getting 190 or 195, I would say maybe get both, you know, if you change tones, or just stick with 195. So I feel like 195 can work for both seasons. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I recently just moved, so I'm still settling in. You know, I now have a beauty room where I'm able to, someone was walking across. I now have a beauty room where I can focus on YouTube now. So hopefully I can get my ish together. Honestly, I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But this is a step in the right direction. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.